Welcome to part 2 of building an L-shaped entertainment center for my family room. This part will cover finish prep of the entertainment center frame, building the doors, fitting the soft close hinges, and adding the bottom shelf. If this is the first video you're watching in this series, be sure to check out part 1 where I build the frame. I will also have part 3 coming out soon, so be sure to hit that subscribe button to be notified when that is published. We left off with the frame glued up and drying. Now I'm adding a couple of braces to help keep the frame square and also to support the bottom shelf and the top of the unit. Sanding and filling the show faces is a must for a nice, smooth, painted finish. I'm adding a chamfer to the exposed corners of the unit to help provide some shadow lines and also for physical protection to keep them from splintering. For the door openings, I'm chamfering the top and bottom edges only, since the vertical edges will have hinges attached. Now to prep the stock for the doors. Similar to the rest of the frame, I'm choosing the best looking and clearest boards I have to ensure a good final product. Like the frame, the doors are also joined with pocket holes. To try to make the doors as flat as possible, I'm weighing them down on my table saw bed while the glue dries. Again, I'm chamfering the exposed corners of the doors to protect the edges. The pocket holes are filled with paint-grade plugs. Next, I measure for the hinges, which require a hole drilled to a specific depth for the hinge body. Squirting a few drops of superglue in the screw holes helps harden them and keep the threads from stripping. Now to make a rabbet for the glass panel. Since the hinges are meant to mount on 3/4 inch thick material, I need to route out a portion of the frame to reduce the thickness. To support the bottom shelf, I glue and nail in some of these cleats, which I made from offcuts. Now to drill for the shelf pins. I first level the frame assembly by shimming a corner. Then I use a laser level to mark a level location all around the inside of the frame where each of the shelf pins will be located. Using my combination square as a spacer, I mark out hole locations in 1-inch increments, then drill them out. The final task for this video will be cutting and installing the bottom shelves. I make these out of 1/2-inch MDF, which will take paint very well. I also cut out material for the side panels from this sheet. I glue down the bottom shelves and also nail them into the cleats. Once the glue is dried, I fill in the nail holes and any gaps with wood filler and then sand everything smooth. If you would like to see me finish building this entertainment center, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll have one final video in this series coming out soon, so hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss it. Until then, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next part.